Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, JT Open Stuff. Guys, today we are going to be taking a look at these MINIVERSE Make It Mini Treats. And look at that, guys, really fun. This Tootsie Roll pops. How many licks does it take to get to the center? Hoot Hoot Owl. There are also Bazooka, Mike and Ike, Ring Pop, Jolly Rancher, Peeps, Pez, Chupa Chupa, Hot Tamales, Twizzlers, and Icee potentially in these, I guess. So looks like this could be a ton of fun. I found these at my local Target, $9.99 each. So let's get into them and see what we get today. And guys, while I am opening up this first one, if you haven't done so already, do me a favor. Wherever you have to go to click subscribe to the channel, please do that for me. It would be a lot of fun for you not to miss any of the toy opening videos here on the channel, and it would really be the best way that you could help me and the channel out. So I really appreciate those of you that already have, and for those that are doing so right now, thank you. Welcome aboard the opening band. So we are almost in this one, guys. Let's see, that's a really interesting looking container that this is in. Check that out. That is a lot of fun. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got in this first one here. Ooh, that was face down, so let's leave that just like that. Oh, check that out. Peeps Bunny Cup, all right. And then, whoa, check that out. That is really cool. So yeah, maybe we do want to read this first. This is Series 1. Look at that. You can make some Pez dispensers, some Tootsie Pops, some Peeps, Mike and Ike, Hot Tamales, Chupa Chups, Icee. Those Jolly Ranchers are pretty funny. And little Twizzlers, Ring Pops, and then this little Bazooka bowl. That's really kind of neat. And it looks like we did indeed get the Peeps here. So kind of follow these instructions here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. This is a really interesting package. Kind of lifts up one section at a time there. That is really cool. It kind of just pops out. This one looks like it just lifts up. Two more packages, and then this one as well. Oh, look at that. There's like nothing in that one. Interesting. Okay, well, let's do this for right now. We'll sit that one right there on its side, and let's pop this stuff open. So let's go with this blue package first. A little bit of a rattle there. And this one is, that's really cute. Some little teeny tiny Peeps sprinkles. Now those are adorable. And some Peeps whipped cream. Now this is the one that shakes up like that. So I'm not sure exactly what's in there, but we'll figure it out. All right, this little yellow picture here. Looks like it has a spoon and straws in it. So, whoa, there we go. Some tongs. And then a little silly straw. There we go. Those are out. Let's see. Now this one looks like just a little package of Peeps here. So you just get one little extra pack, and that is super cute. Those are really little, kind of some sparkle on those. Those are adorable. And then our last package here. Now this one has, okay, the mini stuff. And as you can see right there, do not ingest. And this just fell off. It was a little top for this bottle. So that is it for this. So what we need to do is we have our bunny cup here. This is going to be the base for our little Peeps drink. We take this little bunny cup out. Really cute little box right there. And that is our little cup, as you can see right there, hollow on the back. And then it looks like we are to take these little tiny peeps out here and put them over the straw. That is really interesting. I personally don't know whether I want to open these or not, or just leave them in there. They're so cute. Because we didn't get, unless I just missed it, only one straw. Yeah, there was only, actually, you know what? It was, wow, that is how thin that was. I almost missed it. Look at that. I almost missed that. Okay, well, here's the deal. We'll open these up. I don't really see a tear notch anywhere on them, so, oops. See if we can get into that. Well, when all else fails, a little cut away from ourselves never hurt anything. I kind of love that little package they were in though, so it's kind of sad to have to do that to that little package, but we want to build this thing correctly. Okay, and there are our little peeps right there. So it says the first step is we should take a couple of these and put them right through our peeps like that. So that's going to leave us a couple of extra peeps there. All right, very cute. Okay, let's set that over there. Then this little liquid goes into the cup here. We just squeeze that in. That is a tough squeeze there. See if we can get a little bit more there. There we go. Looks like it should go all the way up to the top of the bunny's eyes. So basically filling this thing up. Get some more air back in there and give it another good couple of squeezes. All right, I think we're right at the top of that. And then it says from the front, we want to put our little, put our little straw in over here. Whoa, come on, stay there. And then we're going to put our little peep stick right there as well, just like that. Now it says that once that is in there, we're going to let it dry for 5 to 10 minutes. Then after that, we're going to take the whipped cream out, which the whipped cream looks like, there you go. It's just little pieces of plastic there. We're going to place those there. And then we're going to cover it with some sprinkles. And I think we're going to be all done with that one. So let's let this one sit over and dry for a little bit while we look at what we got into in our second one over here. That will give it some time to dry, get the second one going. Hopefully no big long pauses in the video today. We'll get it built and ready to go so we can show you guys what this Peep drink is all about. We'll put that right over there, and let's get into this second one real quick. All right, here we go. I'm not sure if this would be my favorite one, the Peeps, but it's very, very cute. I definitely think the little Tootsie Roll owl would be a cute little thing to have on display. That is for sure. It definitely has the most character in my book, but lots of little cool things you can get in this little Make It snacks. So let's see here. There we go. And it looks like we got something different there. We got a, interesting. Now this is weird. Nothing in that one this time. Oh, look at that. We got Icees, guys. Very, very cool. And then in this one, yeah, nothing in this one again. So very interesting that it has those little spots where you can put stuff, but there's no real room to put stuff. Look at that shaved ice. That's really cute. Got that little sticker for that little Icee bear there. I did not see any stickers in this other one here for the Peeps. So pretty interesting. All right, let's get into these and see what we got. That's cute. That is really fun. A little Icee cup with the little top there. This one is, oh, there you go, our little Icee mixture. Blue raspberry. Ooh. I don't know, are you guys a blue raspberry Icee fan or a Coke Icee fan? Let me know in the comments down below. And in this one, there we go, we got a spoon, a straw, and little tongs here. We'll just use the tongs from each one there since we can kind of share across items. And let's see, let's go ahead and get into these instructions here. All right, so first we're going to add to the fill line. Let's see. I don't really see a fill line on it, but we're gonna say probably right about there somewhere. So let's go ahead and open this one up. That's right there. And let's go about halfway on that. I am giving that a good squeeze, and it is a little slow to come out, but there we go. That's a good one. And I think we're about to where it has on the thing. So right about there, we'll sit that there, put this down. Let's put that top and that little drink mix right back there for right now. Then it says you're going to kind of scoop the ice into there. So what we'll do is we will open this up now. Oh, that is really interesting looking. Try to get it up close for you guys. Really cool. And what we'll do is we will put some right into there until it reaches the top. We're supposed to let it kind of soak down in there until it reaches the top of the container. And then it says use your straw to kind of mix it all up there. All right, let's sit that over on the side. Get our little straw out here. Definitely will get all over the place mixing, looks like, if you're not careful, super careful there. Still got some more room for some more of this ice mixture, looks like. Okay. We'll work that down in there a little bit. That's starting to look a little better. I'd almost have to like kind of just push it down in there at this point. As you can see, there's a little bit of a gap right there at the bottom. And I think that's good. I think that's a nicely mixed drink there. So now we want to put our straw in. And it also says if you need to, you can add some more blue liquid and then spoon in the top. So let's see. See if we can fill that thing completely up here. Okay. Is there anything left in there? Okay, getting some in there. That's the key right here, guys. If you want to make it, if you want to completely fill your Icee, you're probably going to have to do this. Now, I think I have squeezed that completely bone dry. So we'll leave that. Then we'll get a little. Now this is interesting. Putting it in the opposite way, it has created a little bit of a blob on the top. So that is wild looking. I guess then we could just kind of scoop that right into there, just to kind of top off the edges. Just like so. That's really cool. And then finally, we fit that little straw right through the top there, and okay. Now that's weird. This doesn't really, looks like it should just kind of pop down in there, but definitely not having any, that stays pretty good. All right, so there you go, guys. Just like that. Very, very cool. And it says to let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes and you have your Icee. So that one was a lot more simple. We still have that really cool Icee Bear sticker that we'll use on something later on. Actually, let me go ahead and we'll take that spoon out of there. Maybe wrap it in something. That. Put this top back on from keeping with those crystals escaping us, those little ice crystals. Now let's see with this one. So with this one now, we've been letting it sit there about 5 minutes. It's not completely dry, but it's dry enough for what we want to do, which is to take our little dollops of whipped cream here. And we've got our little tongs here. We're going to just place a couple of whipped cream pieces right there on the top. No more than just a couple, I think will do. Then we want to take these little sprinkles. These are absolutely adorable. And let's see if we can shake a couple on there. It has a little slot on the top there to keep them, I guess, just pouring out, but there we go. We're getting a couple out there. Okay. And as you can see right there, we've got our whipped cream and our sprinkles. So guys, let me know which one of these was your favorite today. Honestly, after building them, I kind of think the Peeps takes home the trophy. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I really hope you guys appreciated and enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you on the next toy opening video.